Chronicals. I'm your host, Timber, and today we are on a dragon hunt. Yes, a dragon hunt. They are always very challenging, very fun, and I hope this gets really interesting. So, today we're actually in today we're in southern Elsweyr in Senchal. This is the first time I've actually been in this town, so I might do a little exploring. Just had to do some repairs to my armor, but we'll see how it goes. So just kind of give you a rundown on this quest. So the quest says that a dragon lairs on a nearby island, and Senchal believes it plans to attack Senchal. I agreed to help Sai sail to the island and slay the beast before it can harm the city. Senchal currently awaits for me in front of the Senchal palace, and I need to go speak to him. Which, yes, this is a side quest. Well, a zone quest, not the main story. The main story right now, as you recall from the last episode, I'm actually trying to track down Senchal.
The general doesn't see anyone without an appointment.
The time has come at last, my friend. We now have the means to fight back against this dragon invasion and save Elsweyr from certain destruction. This is where we start, in the city of Senchal. If you still wish to join me, that is.
What do you need my help with?
The dragon has taken a nearby island as its lair. I believe it means to attack Senchal from this location. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to secure a ship willing to take us to the island.
So what's our next step?
General Renmes, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship for us. We need to arrange a meeting with the general and convince him to aid our cause. What say you, warrior? Will you help me slay this dragon?
Well, I hope you deal with the dragon alright.
Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file, and the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. So, I found an alternative method.
What's this alternative method involve?
Your aid and this handful of jewels. First, you must bribe Renmes' scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials.
Anything else?
You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who was scheduled to meet with the general today. Arniel's ship just docked in the harbor. If you steal his vessel's manifest, the dockmaster should detain him. That will give us enough time to speak with the general.
Jeez, is there anything that you're gonna do? No, bribe the clerk, play the forger, and steal the manifest. Got it.
Lecky be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmes will commence without issue. Meet me at the palace when you're done. Meanwhile, I'll learn all I can about our upcoming dragon hunt.
Hold on. Tell me more about the situation in Senchal.
The outlying towns have already been ravaged by dragons, and refugees have come pouring into Senchal as a result. They hope that stone walls will stop the dragon's wrath, but it's only a matter of time before the dragons attack Senchal.
And you believe the dragon on this island will be the one to attack?
Why else would it roost so close to the city? I believe the dragon is evaluating Senchal's defenses and preparing for the right moment to strike. We must slay it before it gets that chance.
And do you think General Renmes will help us?
That is my hope. No matter the risk, our best option is to slay this dragon on its own island, away from the innocents of Senchal. Let's hope the general agrees with that logic.
Do you still have the Horn of Jadari?
Of course. I would hardly ask you to join me in this battle without it. I've also been able to train with the Dragon Horn, and become more attuned to its powers and limitations.
What have you learned?
We know that the Horn of Jadari can force dragons out of the sky. I also believe that it's practically indestructible. However, I find that the Horn needs time to replenish its magic after every use.
What does that mean for a battle?
It means I can only use the Horn occasionally in battle. That limitation aside, it's still a powerful weapon. It will greatly aid us in the hunts to come.
So, wait, how did you come up with the plan to meet General Remnus?
You'd be surprised what people tell a respectable gentleman with a distinguished beard. Take Nadama, for example. I heard that she's been seeking a way to leave Senchal for weeks. A few gems would certainly help pay for her passage.
What about the Forger Darko?
It was easy enough to learn about that braggart. I overheard him in the tavern, claiming that he could forge any document in Senchal. For the right price, of course. Let's see if he has the skills to back up his boasts.
And what about Arniel Brock? What do I need to steal his ship manifest?
All ships coming into Senchal are subject to a cargo inspection, unless they present a sanctioned ship's manifest. If you're able to steal Arniel's manifest, he'll be held up in customs for hours. That will give us time to speak with the general.
And you're sure all of this will help us get on an appointment with the general?
Yes, lucky willing. Had we the time, I would go through official channels. But with so much at stake, we can't afford the delay. We have no choice but to use these under...
Oh. Somehow I've got a bad gut feeling about this. Alright.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
How do I get around this place? I'm confused at how I get around here. Okay. Let's try this. No, I didn't want to be inside the palace. I was trying to go around the palace. Around. Okay. I guess I will. I'll go over here and around.
It was him, I swear it. Sai Sahan in the flesh. The last time anyone saw him was in the Imperial City.
Let's say you really did see him, and you aren't just drunk off your arse. Why would he come all the way out here?
I don't know, but it must be serious. He's a very serious-looking person.
Why so serious? Alright, I couldn't help it. Alright, looks like I'm getting some headway here.
I'm down on my luck. Help me out?
I'm very, very busy right now. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Keep on running, keep on running, keep on running. Hello. Bye-bye. Almost there. Just headed down to the docks. Yeah, I found a very dangerous handicap ramp. Good lord, that thing is steep.
Did you hear? Some robed strangers just chartered that ship. Mighty mysterious. Mighty foolish, if you ask this one. Who's chartering a ship with all these dragons about?
Alright, where are you at?
We're ready for you now. Finally. I thought I'd never get off this dock.
You said you had a ship manifest. May this one inspect it?
Yes, if you must. It's right on this crate.
All right, this shouldn't take long.
Is something the matter?
Do you play games with this one? There is no manifest on this crate.
What? No, that can't be right. I'm sure it was there.
Need this one to remind you. All ships without a sanctioned manifest will be subject to...
I know the law, but I'm telling you, the manifest was on this crate.
Unless you can produce it, we'll have to inspect your cargo.
But that could take hours. I have an appointment.
Oh, guess you're not making that appointment now.
They won't let it stand, I can assure you of that.
Time to grab the horse. Okay, where am I going next? Four-wheel drive. Well, four-hoof drive.
A dark fate pursues this one. The Badra speaks true about each other.
Your eyes aren't what they used to be, grandmother.
This one knows what she saw. Our village wasn't attacked. It was just in their way.
But why would they fight each other?
This one does not know, but the thought frightens her.
If the dragons fight each other, they aren't eating us. Who sounds good to me.
None of this sounds good. None of it.
Well, at least it can't get any worse.
Whether writ or will or waver, Darku is your savior. Tell this one, what need have you of the finest forger in all of Senchal?
I need diplomatic papers to get me and a friend in to see General Remnus.
Interesting. Most interesting. Diplomatic papers. Yes, that would get you in to see the shaved-skin general. Of course, skills such as Darku's require compensation worthy of his talent.
Will these jewels cover the expense?
Ah, yes. These beauties will do quite nicely. Here you are, then. Diplomatic papers, all up to date and ready to present. Just make sure you have an appointment, eh? Wouldn't want to walk in on the general unannounced.
Oh, don't worry. I have a plan. Not the best plan, but it's a plan. Alright, where's the next person?
Each one has his price. Mine is 10 gold.
Aha.
Don't seem to be making much progress.
There they are.
Can't you see that I'm trying to drink away my sorrows? It's an extremely delicate process, you know. Doesn't require company.
I need to see General Remnus today.
Today? You are very, very funny. General Renmus's schedule is full today. If you want to see him, fill out your paperwork and submit it, just like everyone else.
Could some jewels convince you to add me to the schedule?
I didn't know you were feeling so generous, Walker. I suppose your name can be added to the general schedule, but that is all, yes? You'll need to secure the proper documents and delay his previous appointment.
I understand. Here are your jewels.
Thanks for the generous donation. Let's just make sure this little exchange stays between us, yes?
What's your next step?
I'm going to finish my drink and then find the next ship off of this moon's forsaken city. If dragons weren't bad enough, all these refugees will eat Senchal out of house and home. I'm leaving before the riots start.
That'd be a good plan. Sounds quite familiar. Creepishly familiar, to be exact. Now I gotta go all the way back to Senchal.
Well? Were you able to secure a meeting with General Renmus?
I was. Everything's ready for our appointment.
And so we must prepare for our first battle, my friend. A battle of wits. Remember, we must convince General Renmus to commandeer a ship for us. With it, we'll sail to the Dragon's Island and slay the beast.
What do you know about the dragon or this island?
Not much. And what I do know, I'm not sure what it means. A ship sailed directly to the Dragon's Island recently. It displayed no banners, and no one in Senchal recognized it. It's possible we're not the only dragon hunters in southern Elsweyr.
So we might have allies to help us take down the dragon.
I won't discount the possibility, but I also won't plan for it. For all we know, this ship was bound for another destination. Or it has other business on that island. Though I'm at a loss as to what that might be. Let's head to our appointment.
Alright, let's go speak with General Remnus.
Halt! Official business only.
We have an appointment with General Remnus. Here, our papers.
These seem to be in order. All right, you can go in.
It's not every day that Captain Sahan graces my office.
Greetings, General. I am here to request a ship to hunt down a nearby dragon.
Slay a dragon. And this from a man who couldn't even protect our Emperor.
Perhaps you should speak to my companion. They can share the details of our plan.
So, you're a companion of the infamous Captain Sahan. Though I suppose that title no longer means anything, given the current state of Cyrodiil. Well then, care to share how you plan to slay this dragon?
Well, we plan to travel to the nearby island and hunt the dragon down. That's why we need a ship.
An admirable venture, I'll admit, if not a foolhardy one. Unfortunately, I have neither the ship nor crew to lend you for such an expedition. The city is chaotic enough as it is, and I can't afford to spread my resources.
You have to let us try. This dragon could attack Senchal at any moment.
Which is precisely why I can't agree to your request. If a dragon does attack Senchal, I'll need every soldier and ship under my command here to defend the city. I'm sorry. Your cause is commendable, but my mind is made up.
I understand. We'll look for a ship elsewhere.
Thank you for your time, General. Come, my friend. Let's speak outside.
I really don't get what the whole point of that was.
What? Well, look there. We have a guest.
Wait, hold on. I think I know someone who can help you. Hello, I'm Aelia Renmus, General Renmus's daughter. I couldn't speak freely in front of my father, but I might know someone who can help you get to that island. But tell me, do you truly believe you can slay a dragon?
Yes, I think I can. I mean, I've slayed one recently before.
Then I want to help. Or, well, send you to someone who can help you. You should speak to Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. He may be a smuggler, but he cares about Senchal. And he's my friend. He can get you to that island.
So the general's daughter is friends with a smuggler?
I know. My father certainly wouldn't approve. Then again, he hasn't approved of most of my friends since we arrived in Senchal. Not that my father's disapproval has any bearing on this conversation.
So where can I find this Zaji?
He loiters around the city's outskirts, along with his first mate, Casca. Just look for a doggy rat and a sench rat arguing with each other. You can't miss them. Oh, and tell them Aelia sent you.
Thank you. I'll see if Saji is willing to help.
I should head back to the palace. Good luck.
Let's see if this Zaji fellow is as honorable as young Aelia believes. Would you care to walk there together? There's much about Senchal I can tell you. Otherwise, we can meet in the city's outskirts.
No, I'd like to hear more about Senchal. Let's walk together.
Very well. Follow me.
After you then. Thought you said we were walking. We are running. This is not walking, this is running.
Refugees from the recent dragon attacks have flooded Senchal. They have lost homes and livelihoods. Despite the city's best efforts, most go to sleep hungry each night.
Always forgive my enemies. I will remember their names.
Many take advantage of these hopeless souls. Thieves and cutthroats steal any item of value they still carry. While these refugees languish, the city's underbelly thrives. While the dragons ravage this land, these people will suffer. That is why we must fight. Not for glory, not for fame, but for the innocents of Elsweyr who cannot fight for themselves.
Just buy another ship? Costco, you wound Zaji, you truly do. Can't you see that Zaji is grieving? He has lost everything. His home, his heart, his one and only lady love. Oh, how can he go on?
You lost your lady love? Who was she?
The perfect pounce! The finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay! Someone stole her as we slumbered. A heartless wretch. A thief without honor. A member of Zaji's very own crew. He is sure of it. Nartis Meris. Ugh, may he suffer 1,000 salty cuts.
Do you know where your ship may be?
No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southgard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail. And that's where Nartis will get them. But why are you offering to help, Walker?
Aelia said you could sail us to a nearby island so we can slay a dragon.
Aelia sent you? Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. Very well, it's a deal. If you help Zaji get his ship back, he will take you to this island.
What's our first step?
We must head to Southgard ruins and search for Nartis. It's a coastal town of sorts, just south of Senchal. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back.
Alright, so why do you think Nartis stole your ship?
He is the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago, and this morning, just as the perfect pounce is stolen away, he disappears. It is more than a coincidence, this one thinks.
Do you believe he's in Southgard ruins?
Zaji's blood may boil, but his mind remains as sharp as a blade. We came to Senchal for provisions. It is unlikely that Nartis would journey out to sea without stocking up first. That means dealing with the vagabonds in Southgard ruins.
So tell me about Southgard ruins.
It used to be a fort, but as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now, pirates and brigands call it home. They will not welcome outsiders.
Can you tell me more about yourself and your crew?
Ah, and so we finally move on to one of Zaji's favorite topics of conversation. The perfect pounce is home to the sleekest profiteers this side of the Topal Bay. She is captained by a roguishly handsome Khajiit who sought fortune from a young age.
And is that Captain you?
Indeed he is. There is no treasure too hidden, no adventure too perilous, no glory too great for Zaji and his loyal crew. Danger? This one does not know the word.
Well, you have agreed to sail us to a dragon's island lair.
In such situations, Zaji tends to go with his well-toned gut. And his gut says this dragon will be a problem for Senchal eventually. He will help those brave enough to hunt the beast down, right after we find the pouch, of course.
Speaking of your ship, why do you think Nartisse was the one who stole it?
He is the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago. Zaji's bloodmate. It used to be a fort. But as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now,
hold on. What can you tell me about Casca?
Casca? Why, she's the Pounce's first mate, of course. Don't take her manner personally, Walker. She's a Khajiit of few words and little patience. And so this one would recommend you stay on her good side, yes?
And what if I get on her bad side?
She didn't earn the title Casca the Unconquered without biting off a few heads. Do not try your luck, Walker.
So now I'm heading over to Southgard Ruins. Minor detour to grab a waypoint over here.
We must sneak in, Casca. Sneak. You do remember how to do that, yes?
I remember the last time you tried to sneak somewhere. Did you ever remove all those cactus spines from your arse?
Those cactus spines never stung as much as your betrayal, Casca.
Oh yes, my third betrayal of the day, but who's counting?
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartisse by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly.
I'd rather take my own approach. Perhaps we could split from Zaji and Casca.
Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the encampment. I'll leave their strategy to them.
Any ideas where we should search?
Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartisse may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least, this path should let us search most of the camp.
Alright, well, let's head to the northern entrance then.
Enough. Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp. See Nargis. Let's move on.
Sorry if you hear me yawn or twitch or whatever, it's been a while. Or I've been up for quite a while today, so.
Sure, skip a little off the top, but you better keep that to yourself.
No sign of the Dark Elf here. Let's head north.
Damn, this humidity! Oh, it's job on it.
Alright, well, I gotta get going to bed. maybe tomorrow night or something. I'll try and post a longer stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this evening. Just remember, just keep being yourself and absolutely stay awesome. That's a big thing for me. So you guys have a great night, and once again, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.